Alright, hi everybody. It's me, Bonka922. Trigun Stampede, episode 11, to the new world. I'm just gonna come out and say it. Coming out right now and saying this. This show is way too depressing. And it's too depressing on so many fronts, but let's start with the fact that I really don't feel inspired by this story here. Because it sounds like this is simply called Everybody Hates Vash, let's beat the shit out of him and treat him like a pincushion. That's what it sounds like to me. And here's the thing. At this point in the story, he hasn't done anything. In the original, he would fight other individuals who are of the gung-ho gungs and took care of business. Here, he's done jack. He's done nothing. Absolutely nothing. I don't want to turn this into a rant, but that's what it seems to me. Alright, he fought Gale, but he didn't kill Gale. He fought those other guys in the big before that. Alright. But if you look at the series as a whole, this season, he hasn't done anything. He's the main character. But the way I look at it from the story aspect, it just seems like he hasn't done anything. It's just like, okay, episode 11 comes and he's taken over by knives. Great job. You just screwed yourself. All I have to say about this is this. The final episode's next week. It better end good. It better have a satisfactory ending. Because if they leave this on a cliffhanger, I swear to God, I am not watching another season. I'm not. Overall, what occurs in the episode, as we saw from last week, Vash falls into this water crap, and Knives is there grinning like a moron. Basically, he uses his ability to insert himself into Vash and to change him. When the whole process is over, he looks like a freak. Vash is dead. He's dead. He's literally dead. At least that's what it seems like. And then we see Vash go through these different dream sequences. And Knives is like, he did this for Vash. Because Vash was human, was being favorable to the humans because of Rem. That whole bit. Of course, Wolfwood doesn't give two shits about this whole situation. He needs to get the hell out of there. And these tendrils come out of Vash. Almost looks like a tree or a plant. And starts infecting the other plants and awakening them. And then Knives at the end goes through this portal to find the actual core of the plants. And I'm like, okay, done deal. Bad guys win. Knives won. Everyone's going to be dead. That's what this is. This is it. Okay, so, Orange, what are you doing here? Okay? Where is this leading to? And no one seems to be helping the situation. No one seems to care. It's like, okay, everyone dies. I know comment sections are, don't relax, that's not going to happen. Well, this just seems, I'm going to say it, rushed. Yes, I said it. They rushed this. They did. And they shouldn't have done it. And I'm going to also say this right now. I had high hopes for this anime, and now those hopes are in question. I question this anime now. Big time. Simple case in point. You guys rushed this shit. Nice job, Orange. You rushed it. And you know what that means? You're fucking canceled. Your ass is grass. So if this does next week, this final episode, it's just satisfactory. I'm saying, woo woo, woo woo, big time. Thumbs down. Big time thumbs down. You compare the confrontation that Vash has in the original anime to this, it's night and day. The original trumps. It does. The original anime series trumps this one. So I don't know what they're doing. Now look, I could be wrong. You know, don't come and attack me and dislike the hell of this video. I could be wrong. Maybe it's what happens in the manga. I haven't read the manga. I don't know. But I know for a fact Trigun Maximum starts a little different, you know. And it doesn't start like this crap. So, I question it. I do. Review-wise, I'm sorry. I got to give this an 8 out of 10. I can't give it a 10 out of 10. Because it was very depressing, very sad, and I don't think that... I think Vash is dead. I think he's fucking dead. That's what I think. Because it sounds like he gave up. Like, just like that. Oh, suffering of humanity is too much for him, and he just gave up. He didn't battle knives, he didn't tack knives, he didn't do any of that. He just gave up. Meanwhile, the Vash in the original, no, he did not do that. He fought knives. And it led him into a confrontation. This was like, nope. I'm sorry if I'm hating on this, but listen, I gave this anime the shadow of the doubt. I like the animation. I had no problems with the animation. I had no problems with it. It was fine. It was good. To a certain extent for CGI, it was good. Even when they removed a character that did not needed to be removed. It was a good show. But now I'm thinking about it, and I'm taking a closer look at these episodes, I'm sensing a pattern. It's called, the show decides, we're going to make Vash really weak and pathetic and do nothing. Like I said, I have to compare. I cannot just throw out the original anime. I have to compare. And from these comparisons, now I can say, oh, they're doing their own thing. Oh, they have their own spin on it. Oh, it's an adaptation. I understand that. But that's no excuse. I still say that is no excuse. Because Vash should be better than this. He should not be like this. The abilities he had in the original anime and what he could do in the original anime trump what this show's doing. And I'm going to say right now, if this ends on a cliffhanger, holy crap, am I giving this a bad review. Big time stinko. But let's see what happens next week. I think this was a circle jerk. This was Vash going through depressing scene after depressing scene, getting broken down by his brother, saying, I'm trying to protect you. Yeah, Knives, no one's fooling that. You're a psycho. Knives Millions is a psycho. Let's be honest here. He's killed millions of people. So no one's fooling you there. Sorry if this turned into a rant, people, but this was very depressing. And I don't know how they could salvage this orange. I really don't. I don't know what their game plan is here. And I really don't. I question. Is this really what happened in the manga? Really? Was he this pathetic looking? I think you're pulling it out of your ass. I think they're pulling it way out of their ass, and they're just making shit up on the fly. Now, if I get dislikes for this video, I really don't give a shit. But that's just my opinion. Take it or leave it. Next week's the final episode. I find this... I don't like it. I just don't. It just seems so dire, so depressing. I mean, the original was depressing too, but not to this extent. This is like, yeah, you're full of shit kind of thing going on here. This is Mabankai 922. Vash is a statue, and I'm like, really? Really? He's not going to do anything? He's just going to stand there. Okay, you're dead. The main character's dead, basically. I'll see you guys later.